if you're listening to this and you're a parent that has done this, or if you're somehow someone else has done this, it's like repent, like go make amends, go apologize,
You apologize for your part,
and say like, hey, I did wrong here.
And we don't do that. There again, it's so interesting in our culture. It's like we talk about all these things about repenting. We don't repent to each other. We don't confess sin. We don't like.
Yeah. What I noticed on the news the other day, on the news, often every day on the news, at some point, someone is apologizing for something. And just like this person had to apologize for this statement, that person had to apologize. There's never any statements about this person forgave. It's always like the person that did wrong had to apologize in culture, like for making a statement that was whatever racist.
Yeah.
There's never a statement of like, person's now forgave. Like there's a huge emphasis in cultures in general on like saying sorry. Like the Canadian government's always saying sorry for all kinds of other stuff. Like,
I don't know if I agree with corporate. I mean, those types of things to me are.
No, but it's just interesting how it's just one-sided. It's never like grace. Where's grace? Well, the other thing I was thinking about was just in the current political climate where there's so many opinions about what's going on, especially from a Christian worldview. Like, how do we respond to like Trump's antics? How do we respond to like Mark Carney and Trudeau and the Liberals? Like, how do we respond to all these things like that? And I was trying to think about, because I was getting worked up about it and thinking about it. I'm like, well, how do I, like, what's that? What would be the Christian response? And I think it's prayer, like for sure, at least partly. That like, are we praying for, in this case, parents that are maybe narcissistic or controlling, or friends that are, or our current political climate, or like Trump or whatever it is? Like, are we for our church leaders, for our church as a whole, if it's broken and there's sin in it and stuff like that? Like, are you spending time in prayer? Like Martin Luther, he said, the busier I got, the more time I spent in prayer. He spent 2 hours a day in prayer, from like 4 to 6 every single morning. Like most Christians today can't fathom that. We're like 10 minutes and we're like, we're done.
Yeah. Short attention spans.
Short attention spans. But how big of an issue is it? Like, what is faith is doing, actually believing that prayer, going to God with these things first, is making a difference. It's not just like some hypothetical thing, like religious thing we do. It's just like, no, we believe he's really there, really listening. He really cares, and he tells us to go to him, and I think he honors that. And I think just in all these situations, it's like, go on your knees. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that episode and were blessed by it, would you be willing to support the show? That would help a lot in creating more content, improving the quality of the content, putting the production value, getting more guests on, and me being able to spend more time and energy towards it. So if you're interested in doing that, you can click up here and it'll take you to a support page. But you can also subscribe to the podcast by clicking over here and doing that. Thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one.